I'm stuck on this island. Check it out. While I was in northern Madagascar, in the city of Diego Suarez, I decided to stop by the tourism office to see what activities they had to offer. I noticed on the map a very cool place called Nosy Hara, which I had never heard of before, and it looked like a really cool snorkeling spot. Since I went in February, it was rainy season, so the roads were pretty bad. My crew said it would take about 1.5 to 2 hours to get there. We did almost get stuck in the mud. We finally reached the beach, where we will launch our boat to go to Nosy Hara. We boarded this boat with our food. Eugene's got some ice and fish and all kinds of good stuff.
Fish, Coca-Cola, beer, water.
And then it was about an hour boat ride across the sea to the Nosy Hara archipelago. It's a chain of islands, and we're gonna go camp on this big island. We were the only ones there, which was pretty cool. I kind of felt like a pirate. This island has some singy rock formations and some forest. The reasons I want to go is for snorkeling, to see sea turtles, maybe dolphins. This guy here is our Madagascar National Parks guide. It's always required to have a guide when entering the park. For lunch, we had some fried fish, or grilled fish actually. After a little bit of downtime, we went snorkeling. So we actually took a boat out and jumped straight from the boat into the water. The water was pretty clear, despite it being a cloudy and stormy day. My guide thought I would want to eat this octopus, so he caught it, and I told him that since this is a marine reserve, he should put it back.
I don't want to eat.
So he put it back, and he didn't touch the octopuses after that. Oh, we also saw a blue-spotted stingray. I always love seeing these guys. I think they're so beautiful. We found some lobsters and these giant, beautiful, colorful clams, some anemone fish, and just some beautiful coral formations. I don't know what kind of species this fish is, but I like him. And then we slowly snorkeled our way back to shore. I love our pirate ship. After snorkeling, we went on a little hike with the guide to look for the world's second smallest chameleon species. And I must say, the mosquitoes on this trail were pretty bad, so I highly recommend long pants and insect repellent. I don't know how our guide found these. Here he found a male and a female together between two rocks on a path. The Latin name for this chameleon is called Bruchisia micra. They are tiny leaf litter chameleons, and they only are about a few millimeters long. They were considered the world's smallest chameleon until just a few years ago, when an even smaller species was discovered in a different part of Madagascar. So the males have a bright orange tail and the females have brown tails. Look at how cute they are. I notice on social media that there's a lot of images of guides and tourists who pick up and hold these delicate little creatures for photo opportunities. You come here, please don't pick up these little chameleons. It can injure them or make them sick. We also saw some green mantellas. These frogs are endemic to Madagascar. I had never seen this species before, so I was pretty excited. On the way back, we noticed some panther chameleons. This one was displaying very bright colors, so I knew that there was another male around. They're like battling for this territory. It's probably a very nice tree. There's probably females. I didn't have my long lens, so I just had my iPhone, but check this out. He's about to kick another chameleon off of the tree. Oh my God. Don't worry, he's okay. We even found crabs that were bigger than my hand.
These crabs are huge.
Look at that. After our little walk looking at chameleons and frogs, we took the high road up to the cliffs to see the sunset, and the views were spectacular. I wouldn't recommend getting this close to the edge. I actually learned the rocks are pretty brittle, so you could slip and fall pretty easily. This is just absolutely incredible. From here, we could see a sea turtle coming onto the beach. At sunset, we went back to the camp to have some dinner. Good morning. It's so beautiful. This is where I slept last night. It was a nice location. We made it. Coffee, bread, and then local jam. Alright, to be honest, I'm struggling a lot here. Just dropped my phone in the water. It's in a bag of rice. And for some reason, like, my eyes have a huge sensitivity right now and can't wear my contacts today. I'm making it work. Maybe do one more snorkeling session, but it's really hard for me to see without my contacts. So for the second dive, we went by boat and then we hopped off straight from the boat, and from there we quickly saw a sea turtle. It was kind of shy, but we did get a good look at it. And then we saw an octopus. This time my guide did not try to catch it, which was nice. And aside from that, we saw hundreds, thousands of fish actually, and well over 100 species, all beautiful. And my favorite was this guy. This site was much clearer, the coral reef was more vibrant, such a beautiful reef. Here we saw a large school of parrotfish. I love parrotfish because they can change their sexes, which is pretty cool. And we even saw a beautiful lionfish. All in all, I really loved it here. We played on the beach a bit, pretended like we were stuck on a remote island. On our way back, everyone kind of passed out. It's kind of tiring. And then we headed back. That was my Nosy Hara trip. I would totally love to come back sometime. If you've been, let me know what your thoughts were.